down the volume of your radio set, please? Thank you. Good morning. What's your name? Where you're calling from?
I am Mrs. Ajani calling from Suru.
Okay. Go on, ma.
Good morning, Marita.
Good morning, ma.
And good morning, Butali.
Good morning, ma'am.
This issue of marriage committee, from what me I know, I am not a member of that church. The church is supposed to go and investigate, find out where the man lives. In fact, go to his place of work, find out if he is working there. Even that house, you are supposed to have the basic things that will be suitable for you to have a wife in it. So I don't know whether to say the church has failed in this aspect. They are, because it is in their marriage manual. All these things is in their marriage manual. So if you now go to the
All right.
Oh, wow.
I think I need to reiterate the fact that you have 1 minute on the clock when you call to give your contribution or ask your questions.
Let me quickly answer that. He said that the church ought to do this, the church should go and verify. Listen, the reason, it is not the responsibility of the church. Nowhere in the Bible will you see that marriages were conducted in the synagogue. It is a family matter. The family is the one that ought to check out where their daughter is coming from. How many people does the church have the manpower to visit every intending couple? Go and visit their church, go and visit their, are they the police? It is not their job. That is the problem why they are failing in that. It is not your responsibility. Teach people what to do, like I am doing now, telling you, find out where he lives, find out what he does. It is not your job. So that is the problem, taking on responsibilities that are not yours. You want to be the financial advisor, you want to be the marriage counselor, you want to be the one that will, every single thing you want to put it is salvation that is the job of the church, and not meddling in who will marry who, how they, it's not their job. It is not nowhere in the Bible, and I thank God that even the general superintendent of the church came out to say it is not in the Bible, that it was his own invention. But it has caused a lot of problems. Please, let's move on to the next question.
All right, I see somebody on WhatsApp who said I made a mistake about the numbers. I'm sorry about that. It's 0700 993 993 993. Thank you so much, Shoma. Let's take this one now coming. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and where you're calling from?
Good morning.
This program is really making me boil.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Jennifer.
Wow,
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, you can go on.
So from the woman you called, it's just similar to mine. I don't know if you remember, I called you some time ago telling you that my husband claimed that his father was dead.
Yes, I remember.
You see, some men, I don't know, when you have to get the one that is very open.
They will just end up losing it out. After all that, I may still end up beaten. I don't know why this life is just like this. I just don't know. I don't know.
Another woman talking about 200,000 naira. I'm saying to her husband, she get money to another level. She get money. She has money to pay. Because if you don't see that money will not be there, will not be that people are not seeing that they are participating outside. And it doesn't go out 1,000 naira to both of them. I don't know how
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your 1 minute is up, so we have to take all the calls.
Thank you
so much
very
for
much.
calling.
Thank you.
All right, please. Let's remember that we have 1 minute on the clock when we call.
It's not life that is like this. It is our choices that is. We are responsible for our choices. You chose that. That is the problem. So life will not be responsible for your own choice. Let's go.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? It's Feta here. Onyinye is not around today. She's probably on the mountain somewhere. My name is Feta. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Clement. Good morning, bro.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Good morning.
I think the big fault now is from the parents and families. Those things, the investigation carrier, thank God Marita helped me out. In those days, themselves, they are happy. Investigation about it. So that's the clear. Why? I'm not even you see, that some people just don't camouflage. Okay, you know that look at how she was treated. Why she here? Because it's not anything. Then at the end of the day, she paid big price. The whole price, she paid heavily.
Wow. That's 1 million on the clock.
Thank you very much, sir.
Take
Thank
this
you.
one.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from? All right.
That includes sound and judging others. He who fails to plan
Plans to fail.
Woman, he knew that man does not have anything from the beginning. But love carried you away. In Uganda, that's what they call Alarino before you get married. Middleman. It is one that will be going to that one you want to marry. You'll be investigating, telling the husband's family this right there. Maybe they have diseases in their family, he will tell them. But today, he said we are civilized. If we don't do that again, all Yoruba culture is bad. All the Igbo culture is bad. It is foreign one that we are following. In the Bible, they never told us that we should be doing this, doing that. Thank you that the lawyer is telling us the truth. Some people will come and attack you now. I know they do attack you, that we will not listen to them. I like you for that. Woman, God has saved you. You and your children live long.
Okay.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
There's a proverb that that is the bullet that ought to have killed you, bruised your cap. So you should be thankful.
And so thank God he packed out, because I would have died in it. Because I wouldn't have left. I will continue to say hi to work, because I pray fast, this will work and it didn't work. So
What do you want to do with this thing? I think we have a message from WhatsApp here. This person says, I did book you from Lekki, reaching Sir Olumide Kayode. That lady should drop the pictures and details of her property so that those of us that are into real estate can help with the marketing. The other lady was actually the architect of her own problems and not the church. She had the power or the willpower to make her decisions to either stay with the guy or leave him, but she kept on accepting the guy back even after all he did to her. Lessons learned, but the hard way. It's so sad to see all this happen. Thank you so much, Adenuke. So let's go back to the phone lines now. Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Dr. Esro, calling from Owen.
Okay, you can go on.
The story of the lady is so pathetic. My people are saying that those that don't have time to go to family.
Oh yeah.
It's unfortunate. See, some of these men have sugar-coated to be sugar-coated. Like they are passing. We wake up and discover that they are alive. Just pray that God will protect you and in short, you pass through a lot of mess. There are so many married men that go to plan with their time and they should be married work. And those that are even supporting, they have problems. I don't know, but in my case, change your character and let this world be a home for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, we are streaming live on Instagram at Gnosis_help. That is GNOSIS_help. You can follow us to see us live. GNOSIS_help. Someone just sent a request that what is the Instagram handle again?
Yeah, and I see some people calling on WhatsApp. Sorry, we can't take calls on WhatsApp. But you can call us on Skype, Nigeria Info FM. Now, this person says on WhatsApp, good morning, Barrister. My name is Kendi from Vega. Please, Barrister, who's supposed to love most between husband and wife? Because Busayo loves his husband more than her husband more than the husband loves her.
They say love ye one another. Everybody should love. Love is the smallest ingredient in the pot of marriage and life in relationships. Love is like the Maggi cube. It is small, but it seasons the whole stew. It makes it sweet. In the stew, you have pepper, you have tomato, you have meat, you have fish, but it's just that small Maggi. That small seasoning that makes everything sweet. So both parties ought to love. It's fundamental.
And there's this impression that I got that, okay, so the elderly will take care of the younger one. Because this guy is about 15 years older than me. We're not age mates. So I felt he was going to take care of me. He was going to pamper me, but the reverse is the case.
Wow.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I've been
Welcome to the
wondering
show.
where all the women were. Why is it that men are the ones
I don't
calling?
know.
What?
Please don't call me.
All right, so you can go on.
I want to thank God for the two women like because they are alive to tell stories. Many go through it, they don't come alive. They don't need to tell stories. So it's a big testimony. My advice to the woman is issue. That wicked man would like to come back. Make sure he cure that your house, that he can never set his foot on that house again. That is my advice for you. God bless you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
I
much.
appreciate it.
Good morning. Oh, sorry. I think we lost that call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Happiness, how now?
I am fine. Let me then go and rest.
Hey,
Let me then talk today. Let them say their mind.
Okay.
please go ahead.
Why is that?
Yes,
Yesterday was my birthday.
Hey,
I said, let me inform you today.
where's the cake? I like it. The cake.
Don't worry. Yours is very special. I'm ready for you.
Hey.
I am ready for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, happiness.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Wishing
talking about
you-
birthday, I never celebrated birthday in 17 years because I was just celebrating him and the kids. And when it's my turn, there's no money, nobody to celebrate me for.
Okay.
If I want birthday, I have to drop money. So I'm even planning. I don't know if I should celebrate my birthday because my birthday is still later in the year. If I'm to celebrate or just hold on.
You were married for 17 years.
Almost 17 years.
Almost, and in the 17 years. But you will be the one to sponsor his own birthday.
Yeah, I'll do
Birthday.
surprise party. I'll do birthday. I will take care of the children, do cake.
What you have sticking.
And before I got married, I celebrate myself
That'll be
every
the message
year.
very
Look
listening.
behind you.
There's no sticks, sir. There's no
I celebrate
sticks.
my birthday every year before I got married. Ever since I got married, it stopped.
Please. You know, it's like adding insult on me. You're putting salt on my wound here. Please.
Relationship for my own said he will never leave me until we get our old age. He keep on disturbing. I will say leave. He will say no. He's not giving anything. Now we are old. We've been married for like 30 years now. That's why we've been dragging it. This man has never even paid for delivery or anything, never paid for school fees. His family will say he should leave. He will say he will not leave me alone. I will not go. It's as bad as that. I think we need to educate our girls.
How would he leave, madam? How would he leave his source of income? How would he leave where his ATM, where he eats without working, where he sleeps on a bed without paying rent, where he can give birth without even taking responsibility for the children?
So what happened was that she married like she was 8. So just wait on that day. Was together and lost him when together when I did then married like that. Then suddenly I said, why do you want this what we are doing? How to do not just it's not this. I said, which is after a month, he didn't talk about it. I went to talk to him and said, start, games and so on. Then because number one, if you can distract from me and distract, I didn't know this right. But I started to work at the something like that. Fortunately for me, I got a job with one man, then later I started my own company. I am blessed, I have money. So there's no how you can operate this man because I didn't know it's a perpetual because I was just like the same of that I didn't say, but that thank God I accept. So one had that I was not really close to me, I was the best of my financial. I got the
that his life is just like that. So when we now got married, he could not even do marriage. we want to registry and then now
I think I am being set up. I think you people, madam, you people are setting me up today to just be pouring hot water on my body with all this. Is this a setup? Okay.
Points noted. Don't marry for love.
No, not just the girls. Now that's the mistake we make. We need to remember the boys.
The boys.
You know, thank God my son told me that when he grows up, he would marry someone like me. And I said, what am I? He said, I will not work. I'll just be sitting and watching TV and everything. My wife will be doing the work. See the mentality. He voiced. My daughter said, what? He said, what's the problem? He said, Mommy, you've been doing it all this while. I said, no, it is wrong. He said, so what Dad is doing is wrong. I said, yes. He said, okay. So we need to concentrate on the boys. That's the mistake.
I always say this, that children are the primary victims of marriage. You chose your husband chose the wife, but the children did not choose you. So you're bringing them here, not because they wanted to be here, but you brought them here by your copulation, and then you bring them into an atmosphere of irresponsibility and abuse. This is financial abuse, you know, it is called economic abuse, where you are exploiting one partner. Okay, let's go ahead. He has a point. Women, a lot of women are moved by sugar-coated tongues, but the only issue is that one action speaks louder than 1,000 words. So when they are talking, yes, they talk the talk, but do they walk the walk? Have you seen what they are saying? Because at times, yes, somebody will tell you, yeah, words have a very powerful, the world was created by words. So words are very powerful. So your duty is to check out what he is saying. Does it match
his actions?
Who he is? Does it match who he is? Look at it. Where does he stay? Where does he work? He can't show you where he works. Where he stays is.
But is there like a subtlety to doing this so that you don't look like you're materialistic or you're?
No, you have to know he works. You have to know where he works. What are you discussing in dating? That's why I tell people you have to date. Not all these church arrangements. You date. Both of you sit down. You go to an eatery. You go out. You meet his friends. You never date in isolation, because meeting his friends will tell you the kind of person he is. But when you don't know the friends, you are isolated. You meet in church, and you don't even know where he lives. There was a gentleman that the lady came to me. The house they were staying belonged to the cousin of the husband who was abroad, but the guy told him that this is my house. So they were living until the cousin now came back, and then they had to move to the BQ. And he was still saying, you know, when he traveled, this uncle was good to him. They allowed him to stay in the house, so let them move to the BQ so that they will reciprocate. Let him stay in the main house. It was his house, and it was his car. So they stopped driving. The man started using the car. So one day, the woman was going to the market and said, please tell this, we want to use the car to go to the market. I said, no, now that, you know, let him just use the... Eventually, you know, she had to walk into the house one time. Why would she be using the toilet here? That she just walked into the house to use the toilet, and that one was even accommodating, and then engaged her that, so how is it you don't even come out of the BQ to... And the girl said, since the husband relegated us from our house to the BQ, and he said, our house, you know, he thought she meant as a family, you know, our child, you know, your child, I would say our child. So they started gisting, then the man told her how he worked, how he built the house. You know, she was just looking when he was talking about how it is and how God has been, you know, he was like giving a testimony, how God just helped him, and when he finished building the house, he got another job abroad and he had to travel abroad, but now he's relocating back to Nigeria, back to the house. It was that day she knew. You don't just listen to words on face value. This is my uncle lives in Banana Island. You have to see. Please let us.
Okay, we'll take more calls. Good morning. Oh, come on. Good morning. What's your name? You can tell us your name, where you're calling from, and then you go ahead. Yeah. How about
Thank
that?
you, sir.
Okay, I would have been a victim of maybe an irresponsible, a man that would not want his wife to just provide for him. So after when I got married, when I got married, I had financial challenges, and my wife would always go to the market, she would buy things, and at the point I was quite comfortable with it. But because I live with my parents, and I have a very responsible father, and I've seen my father provided for the house on several occasions. So I knew what I want. That convenience in me was wrong. So I had
To say,
try to make sure that I have enough.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. That was, a fantastic, a good example of a father raising the child right.